Hi Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is your In Separation Tarot card reading with me, DreamaLynn. It's a pleasure to have you here. If you're returning, welcome back. If it is your first time, welcome. And to all my new and old subscribers, thank you guys so much. You guys are an amazing group of people. I really appreciate you. All right, Gemini, so check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and your Mercury. Mercury is pretty important here at the channel. After all, it is how we communicate love and affection, thoughts and ideas. It rules over the internet, therefore ruling over social networking and online dating. So it's a pretty big planet, especially in matters of the heart, Gemini. So do take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's go ahead, let's dive in. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, Ancestors and Loved Ones. Highest energies for Gemini in separation, please. Highest energies for Gemini in separation. How is Gemini doing? How is their partnership doing? Let's look at the connection. Show me the connection. Show me the connection. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so I get a feeling here when that last card came out. It's like something is sliding. So that could be like, you know, something sliding across the table. There's an offer, you're passing a note, something like that. I'm not quite sure, but oh, wow. You're passing a note, maybe a love note, like, hey, I want you to be a part of my future. Check yes or no. I love that. Check yes or no. I don't want to chase anymore. I really want you to be a part of my future. Check yes or no, please. Please check yes or no. I'm reminiscing about our inside jokes. I'm really thinking about this partnership. I'm really thinking about us. I really, really strongly feel like, you know, you're the one. You're the one, Gemini. And, you know, or you're both feeling this way about each other, because I'm asking about the connection itself right now. So let's look at Gemini. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Gemini? Okay, Gemini, so here you are, your ruler coming in, Mercury. Take a look at your Mercury placements, especially in connection with anything to do with like your water placements, like your emotions, your feelings. What kind of aspects is your Mercury making to, say, you know, your Venus or any of the watery signs, you know, Pisces, any of them, because I feel like it's going to tell you a lot about what you're feeling and, you know, romantically, etc. How deep the connection is. Look at this reunion. We always come back to each other. So Gemini, excuse me, you guys could be, you could be separated through space. This could be a physical separation. This could also be a spiritual separation. And by spiritual, I mean like you're separated through space and time. You're not together in this lifetime. You're together in a previous lifetime. Yet you're starting to feel this person in this lifetime now, and you're really up into the feels. We always come back to each other. Again, that's not going to resonate with everybody. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. We have a little bit of hurt feelings under the surface here. Let's look more. What else about Gemini? How is Gemini feeling about this connection? Detachment. I had to let this go so I can clear my mind. You're really trying not to focus on this right now, although it keeps coming up for you because that reunion, the reminiscing, is in the center here, influencing it. You're really thinking about what you want in this partnership, yet you're trying to detach from any outcome or desire. Okay. You are feeling a little bit hopeless, I feel like. We have hope coming out in reverse. I haven't given up hope. You are starting to, I feel like, give up hope because maybe you know, we have this chaser in the middle, the chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. I get the energy here, you know, with it being the bee, and you know how bees are everywhere, that you just want to plant yourself. You don't want to chase anymore. You really want this partnership, the partnership you've been dreaming about. Again, you could be even manifesting this partnership right now, Gemini, but you're starting to feel a little bit hopeless whether or not possibly that your manifestations are working, that your person is coming, that they're coming back or coming in. Soul tie, I always feel connected to you. So there, yeah, the connection is definitely there, and it could be through space, it could be physical or spiritual, as I was saying. Or even emotional. I mean, how it could be any of it. Emotional, spiritual, mental, physical. Okay. Gemini, I feel like there's something else you want to tell us. Yes. New chapter. You're hoping for a new chapter. I'm trying to move on. Some of you could be pulling away from this partnership, especially if you have been in partnership in this lifetime and you're just physically separated right now. Some of you could be trying to pull away from it, even though it's been a huge part of your life and you wanted the commitment and partnership. Others of you, again, I feel like you're starting to lose hope that the partnership you're dreaming of is coming through. So you're trying to, like, focus on other things. You know, create something new, write a new page. Regret, I wish this never happened, even though you really don't want to. You really don't want to. But there's almost like this, like, I have to. I can't sit here just completely detached from anything. You know, we need people. We need each other. You need those connections. Okay, show me Gemini's person. Show me Gemini's person. Okay, so they were pretty stressed out. They were pretty stressed out. Okay, these two cards just dropped down. Nope, you didn't see it. These two cards just dropped down. So we'll see what they were. They were pretty stressed about something. I feel like it's in connection to these two cards that came out. Let's see. Values, we have too many differences. So they were all up in the feels, all up in the head, thinking about everything that you don't share. You know, all the, you know, looking at the differences, or necessarily, in some cases, the negatives, we'll say, versus the, excuse me, as some of the similarities or positives. So they weren't really feeling great about, they were pretty drained by your differences, but now it feels like there's a degree of possible acceptance. We'll see. We have regret. I wish this never happened. So you got, your person was pretty stressed again about your partnership and the many different, you know, maybe you have different values, different morals, different whatever, spiritual mindsets, emotional mindsets, whatever it is, and then they are feeling regret. But are they feeling regret about the separation, or are they feeling regret about the partnership that came to be? Again, that's not going to be for everybody. Let's dig a little deeper. They were pretty overwhelmed by the fact that you guys didn't have a lot in common. And they're wishing that it never happened. That's tied together. Tell me more about that. What is this? A missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Honestly, I feel like your person feels like, and I'm sorry, Gemini, this is terrible, especially seeing this energy that you have, but you are giving up hope. So it's almost like maybe you see, it's here, I just feel like your person is feeling like they wish, you know, that it's almost like you had some sort of an affair or something, and they wish they hadn't, you know, done it. Or they're wishing, again, that's not gonna fit for all of you. I hear all of you out there like, oh my God. But for, you know, again, it could be that they are, you know, saying, damn, I was caught all up in the things that we didn't have in common, that I didn't even take the time to see how much we did have in common. I didn't take the time to look at the connection itself and how amazing it was. So that, I like that a little bit better, don't you? Yeah. So again, it may or may not resonate. Roles can be reversed. Gemini, use your own discernment. For those of you that are thinking, that your person was thinking like, holy cow, I wasn't even looking. I was all caught up in the money, the, you know, the differences, whatever it is. He's looking at money. So I was all caught up in that instead of looking at our connection, instead of looking at the partnership, instead of looking at, you know, you know, the fact that I don't want to keep chasing. I want to settle down with Gemini. I'm really missing Gemini. Give me more from their person. Holding back. Yeah, they are holding back. I should have expressed myself better, because I feel like they are really sitting here thinking like I was all focused on everything we wasn't, when I should have been focused on everything we was. Yes. Unworthy, you're a better person than I am. You were focused on us, Gemini. I was focused on everything we weren't. And now I'm feeling regretful. I'm missing my Gemini. And the thing of it is you're missing them too, but you're slowly giving up hope, and you're starting to feel like, hey, I've got to move on. I've got to move on. We have guilty. I feel pain from the damage I've caused. Unappreciated. That was on the bottom. I said something was under the surface. I didn't feel like you cared. I'm still trying to heal. Gemini, I feel like, you know, you're over here working on yourself, trying to figure things out. Your person's over here feeling guilty and a lot of regret. And you're both wanting to be in this partnership. You're both thinking about the partnership. You're both wanting to commit to it. But you're not having the conversation. You're both holding back. It's like you're sitting over here waiting. You're waiting for your person to come and talk to you. You've detached from the situation. You're not trying to figure out an outcome. You're like, okay, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to take care of me. They're dealing with their stuff. I'm going to deal with mine. I want them. Hopefully they want me to. But here we are. And your person is over here like, oh shit, I fucked up. Da da da. Oh my God, I should call. But they haven't. They're feeling, yeah, they're up in the woes. Up in their feelings. Okay, so what do they want to say to you, Gemini? What are they holding back? Let's take a look. What does Gemini's person want to tell them? What does Gemini's person want to tell them? Gemini, what does the person want to tell them? Say, wow, they really don't have a lot to say, Gemini. You had gotten one, but you do have two. They want you to know that you mean the world to them, and that they never wanted to hurt you. And they also want you to know that they're sorry for breaking promises that they had made to you. They're not quite sure how to express that, though, because they're really over here, again, up in their woes, feeling like, you know, they're crap, right? They're feeling crappy. Okay, Gemini, what are you wanting to say to your person? What is Gemini wanting to say to their person? Oh, the card, no. Wow, Gemini, it's almost like you're saying, you know what, I just want to, I knew a card flipped over. You were pretty quiet. I felt like you were just saying, I'm, you know, just not saying anything. I'm just letting time happen and see what, you know, my person has to say. I'm trying to gain knowledge on this connection right there, detachment. And I still need more time to come to my own conclusions. Could be your person is, you guys have already had a conversation, but they didn't express the things that they needed to. And now you're just unsure. You're detaching, trying to figure it out. You lost some hope. You have a little bit of hope still. I feel like the connection's still very strong. I feel like on a level want to come back together with this person. That's up to you. All right, let's get you a telepathy card. This could be a direct message from a person or soulmate, angel. Whomever it's from, it's a direct message for you. Direct message for Gemini. Wow. Gemini, your person may come out of the woodwork, out of the blue, and just say, you know what, Gemini, marry me. Marry me. Look at this. We have accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. Commitment. Link. The bond of love grows stronger over time. You had that distance there. And look, union and marriage. Take these as you will, Gemini. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. And then marriage. The marriage of souls is the union of two divine opponents. Beautiful. All right. Oh, okay. All right, let's get you some advice, Gemini, while you are navigating this separation. Spirit, advice for Gemini, please. Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Oh, wow. Okay, Gemini, you got 4 of them. The number 4 could be significant. I love that hold lightly came out because you're over here in detachment. I feel like you really are holding on to it lightly. You're kind of in that mode of, you know, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If not, it never was. Hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but I am open to the changes of life. You accept. Water my dreams. All I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. Beautiful. Morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. And then last but not least, nurture. It's okay to want to stay home and be alone. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honor how I feel and take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. Beautiful. All right, soulmate messages for Gemini. What are their soulmates want them to know? Highest energy, soulmates for Gemini. What their soulmates want them to know? All right, Gemini, you got 3 of them. Number 3 could even be important for you. Every experience, regardless of whether you perceive it as good or bad, comes with a gift attached, yet sometimes the gift is only revealed with the passing of time. Trust all is as it should be. Beautiful. Love is the expression of God. God is flowing through you. Love is a sacred union, a great creative power which through the merging of 2 souls becomes an exploration of the divine. And let go of inhibitions, be creative, and allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. Beautiful. Gemini, please. Gemini. Oh, look at that, Gemini. Look at that. You got the freaking ring. And I have 2 rings in here, by the way. This one is a commitment ring. This is the marriage. This would be like getting that proposal. I have another ring in here. Bring it over here so you can see and help me find right there. This is my broken ring. Broken contracts. You got the ring that signifies union. So if you want this, I feel like it is coming back around. I feel like you guys will possibly come together, and I love this for you. All right, Gemini, I'm going to get going. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and as always, may your love and your kindness boomerang back to you. Bye-bye.